So we have to continue. We are into internal table topic. Read statement is going on in this segment. So based reading is over. Key based. So explanation is on key. Because sometimes we work on read, sometimes you have to know key also. Key based operation. Syntax. Both syntax are must. Because you want to work with hashed key based operation only possible. That's why most important index versus key. Next, default key. That is, default key is called considered as implicit key. Implicit key is nothing but SAP provided key. Okay, yes, implicit key is a combination of all character data types. Character data type fields is commonly considered as a character data types are nothing but non-numeric. Indirectly, non-numeric data data types are considered as a character. Suppose, what is the meaning of this? We are fundamentally clear numeric and character. Numerics are high of int float factor. This thing comes under numeric data, isn't it? Non-numeric data types are obviously character. That is nothing but your CNT. CNT means char, numeric character, and date and time. Okay. So this is, if you go to this character data type combination is considered as a default key. Default. If not, then okay. If not from SAP, if not SAP key, SAP, we can also specify keys. We means yes, our own custom keys. Okay. Yes, user defined keys. That is your user or customer defined keys. Because you should not, key means primary key, non-primary keys, or key field, non-key field. This is the terminology used on the database. But the key concept is there at iTab also. Key can be, is already covered this above. User defined key can be, we can define keys as two types. As two ways, or two types. That is unique or non-unique. Yes. Okay, these differences are already covered. So only very simple unique unique is internal table does not contain contain or consist of duplicate entries. Duplicate way non unique is internal table contains okay duplicate. Yes, duplicate. This is already covered. So unique internal table field okay, field as late delayed because reason already technical reason I explained. Okay, additional load on the system. System must verify the duplicate check. Okay, every record before going to fill it, whether this record already exists in, if not, fill it. That is additional load on this unique case. Yes, second, if it is non-unique, okay, this is populated as fast, populated as quick and fast. The reason is no duplicate check. That is No need to compare. That's why it is fast. So we work with both keys, unique keys, non-unique. Okay, while declaring, we have to write. So yes, if you are working with database table, so what happens? Unique key. If you write unique must followed by key field, key field and key fields. One or two key fields of database table. That is one thing. If you go with non-key fields, non-unique keys, yes, can be yes. That is non-unique followed by like you can use non-key fields, non-key fields of database tables, non-key fields. Field of tables one of key fields of database table. Right. That is the so we will go to syntax based syntax, then further we will. So because I need to explain a lot on keys, step by step we will proceed. Syntax to read based on key, key based rule. Okay, key based rules. So read is a keyword. Table is a keyword. Read table must be there. What happens? Now table must followed by because those explanation I just said orally, you no need read table must for this operand position. You have to write table only into followed by target area only. Okay, that's all must read table work area you cannot write here. So this is your internal thing. Into followed by work area till here is correct. Now we have with key. Yes, with key. Yes. You can write with is a keyword, key is a keyword. Yes. With a space key. With the key followed by what? You have to write yes, key one. Okay, key field equals to yes, field name. Yes. Okay, this is what you have to go with that particular scenario. So this is the syntax. Tabasi check is yes. SAP recommends Sabashi check also because it could be index based or key based. Immediately after select or read statement, yes, it must. Okay. Yes. Go for applicants. Then I'm going to this is this is your index based. Right. Now I don't want to disturb this section because in this also we have to practice this. Go in a systematic call because in total record only. We always record only. Yes. So now read This is key based. So key based reading record. So we will go for yes. This also I will comment it so that copy go paste here. So now read the space table space internal table into our career this part table because with followed by with the key with the table key there are two types again. First we'll go with most commonly used is with the key. With the, so when you write with the key followed by what? With the key followed by over listener. Listener equals to listener equals to 1 0 1 2. Then again write uh 7 1. Done. Yes. Correct. Third. So regard form that is the reason you got the record. If I go back to yes, this is your so this is I'm writing just as success. That means subarch success. Just like that. Okay, clear? So if you want to test this, you can go to simply debug mode also you can check. With the with is a keyword, key is a keyword followed by column name, followed by one. That is so here it is actually key field of the so simply field one followed by that is one is value one. But you can also specify two, three keys combination also. That's why we are extending this with field to value. Its corresponding value, field to value comparison. Okay. And so on. You can go for last, you can end with field 3, 4, 5 also you can write field I. I means that is the end point. Okay. Yes. This as per the you can continue many keys combination also is allowed. Right. We'll keep it here. So I told you this is what is this? Read table. Read table. Suppose I don't use index addition. I don't use search. Now you check. This is the question. The read statement. The internal table does not have underline and just must be specified with either index or with. So you have to observe this. These are all the statement. The read statement. Yes, read statement must be specified either using index or with the key. Either way, out of these two, you must. Otherwise, without index addition, without with key addition, it gives syntax error. Because it seems like basics, but all are important. Due to these all errors, you can expect while working in your project also in your so with the key is okay. Next, you have to observe what is that. with key followed by hmm, what we type it here. With key is a keyword. Okay, is a keyword must followed by must followed by either key field comparison. Okay, or okay, that is one thing. And key field comparison or key comparison. Both are otherwise. Otherwise, we can also specify key and a non-key field combination. Okay, combination. Also, yes. So, yes, read statement may have single key or multiple keys also. Read statement can be specified can be specified with several keys, multiple keys. Multiple keys means key field. Several okay uh, keys keys with key non-key fields. Okay, key or non-key fields. With all keys. Okay. So you have to observe how the keys are true, then only Sabasi becomes success. Say Sabasi is true. Sabasi is true. Because actually, here I said some people will write this approach also. Which approach? Suppose I'm going back to the above section. Here also you can try out. No problem. The real statement to success case will not miss. Yes, this we will take. Right? Okay, this approach also okay. You will get the result. Correct? Yes, you will get the result. But sometimes they are checking this approach. So you Sai Sabasi, Sai Sabasi is initial. Sai Sabasi is initial. Yes. And if Sai Sabasi initial value is 0 by default. Okay, this approach. Okay, is also okay. Somebody write if Sai Sabasi not initial, is not initial, right? This approach also okay. So you can see this if Sabasi is initial, you can print what is that? Record not record not if Sabasi is not initial means you can write record found. When record found, you need to write record found. You can simply print this record. Yes. Print this. Okay. Yes, this is what you have to observe it. So we can compare and check UI. Sabasi check. You can do it in this approach also. See, is initial. Yes. B. Okay. If you go to yes, this is the success case we are printing. Then underline also. Then we are going to go for record not found in it because this is the problem here. What is the problem? Because you have to be more clear on this. First, read statement. Then this either this this we are printing the value. Is initial is false. That's why okay. Savarsi is initial is true. Okay, if it is sorry, if it is initial record not found, so debugger to give clarity because these are all the things I explain debugger more thing because that is visible directly. Yes, if you go to item, yes, it is filled with the field. Then directly you come to this table statement because they want the speed. Yes. And now index 2 is always there. Like check the suburbs. Index 2 is true. Correct? So first we are printing this record. Then underline because it is interpreted based. Now sub C is 0. Is initial equals to true. Right? So if it is there, then if it is initial, that is our approach is wrong. So we have to print that then this is false. So it is going to out. Okay, so the best practice is if it is initial, then we have to print it. So it should be reversed because some developers writes this approach also. That's why I am telling you. But we go with if it is not initial means what? Other than 0, obviously 4 is there. When 4 is there, the time so Savasi 0, it will print this after underline. Savasi 0, this is true, it will print this. This will become fail. Clear? So this approach will have to understand because we are printing loop. You have to see why these records are coming because this is a confusion. Uline before we are printing because this is read statement explore. Read statement before for comparison sake already above is there. So this loop, then uline. So this is always printing three after that alphabet. After that you will get this. So this condition true or false based because if you don't uh, wantedly this is initial is not initially checked as an independent statement. I want to show it to you. Okay? Sometimes. So these are all the things you have to consider it. Develop means you can write. Go back to the key based. So come back to our notes. So if all keys are true, if this is the H, then says about true, otherwise false. So that is true means 0. False means this is 0 case success case. False means is fail case is 4. So suppose with space key space field name. This is the field name. So what are the rules of while writing keys? You have- First of all, the field name must be exist in the internal table. Yes. Otherwise, it is otherwise we'll get as unknown field name. Okay, with the key followed by field name, field must must exist in the internal table. Yes. Okay. Yes. So, sometimes if it is not responsive, what we can do? We can go with a alternative approach. Can go with a new window to go for this one. Otherwise, you can stop explicitly even if it is not responding. Hmm. If not, last case, we'll re-log in. Yes, see, we'll re-log in again. Because first time login 6 sessions, second time login another 6 sessions. If you log in with the same credentials again, what happens? You get error stating that already it is problem. This is system error. So I close everything and come. Hmm? Close remote system. Hmm. We go back in the beginning. Yes. Net and all working. We are because everything we are working right. So only we have to go to answer the system response. So these are all practicals issues. We have to know what to do, how to. So log in once again. Even today, this is the training server, but even though tomorrow you log in VDA, virtual desktop, okay, integrate VDI, the yes. So the account, the company account, if you are working in a live project, so we will also remote server will log in daily like this only. VDA through, okay, should just yeah. It took time to reset. No need to re-log in again. We'll continue with the same session. Okay? So what happened to my so I will close. I will always keep one session to avoid confusion. SC38. Open this program. Okay. Sometimes if the program is you can go and SM12. T code to SM12 is a T code to check the locks. So you can go there and remove the locks. Okay, fine. This is syntactically correct. So I'm going to my Explorer is on over will come to this because people rather than writing equal not equal to they will write these initial checks also. So we will comment everything including UI because index based Explorer is very simple index keyword anybody will understand. Now we are going for key based operations. This is one set of discussion. In case of key based, Yes, this is right. Again, the same not equals to zero means size of bar say fail. You will get this record not found. If it's found, else what we are printing. This is a success case. Right. We will go to the failure case. Yes, we have to see many things. First of all, I'm going to write, okay, some column name ORT01. Yes, always when you explore like this previous thing you had to always comment it. ORT01. This is the error. No component exists with the ORT0. So this explore, this is also explore. This is syntax error. Syntax error reason is ORT01 is not a part of, it is not a part of internal table declaration. Okay, because what is the meaning of that? You are allowed to use only how many four fields are paste comparison, land one, name one, postal code. These are only allowed. These only allowed. Right? There are wantedly, I want to show you one error. So come back to this. So you then again is okay. We sit back. I'm going to give listener value, which is so if it is not there, then record not found. Yes, absolutely okay. Correct. That means if key followed by field name equals to field value. Yes, this is the syntax. First of all, basic syntax. So here field name, yes, this is your field name. Field name must be yes equals to followed by field value. This right. So what are the rules? This field name should be one of the name of the internal table, and again equals to only allowed. Equals to operator is only allowed for comparison. Hmm. Next, equals to followed by field value. Field value, field value can be specified, okay, within quotes or without quotes, okay. Like without quotes also, in which case I will tell you. So, because field value can be direct value or other variable value of work area, other work area value also work area field value. Yes, work area field direct because it could be variable comparison or work area. Yes, this is your. Yes. So that's why we can go with uh, directly variable can be compared after this. We will go to the next level. So equals to equals to some other directly variable name. When you give variable, some other variable, so single quotes, you should not use single quote because your value to this value to that value comparison. Otherwise, Here is field name, internal table field name. Field name equals to when we give this field name, here you should not give prefix work area or item, direct field name. Yes, this is important. And right side can go with other. You can go with the other work area. You can specify work area field also. You can specify it. Not only for the same work area, you can go with other work area field. You can compare it. This is most common comparison through we can use it. Right. So finally, direct value or indirect, these are all the values compared. Ultimate, if I told you this equals to is only allowed. Yes. Next, if the comparison is true, comparison is true means success. Okay. Comparison is true. Okay. Then size of RC, size of RC is 0. Otherwise, this you remember. Okay. Next, here I said one statement with the key followed by direct non-key field or direct key field or one key field or two key fields we will check. See, this is syntax. This is not a syntax error. This is fail. This is a failure case. What is the reason? Technical reason is no listener with value value of, that is with this value of this. Right. We will check here without quotes. Without quotes. Still syntactically it is correct. Record not found, it's okay. So you have to check all variations. So this is fail. So we are checking till now. Listener means then go to the, because why I'm going in detail of each this thing is you have to supposed to do all this explore, but on behalf of you, I'm working all kind of things. Suppose success fail we receive. India, land one India. You have to see, correct, execute, record found. Right. In this three records, this is above below comparison. Wantedly, every time we cannot go to debug. That is sometimes time waste. Sometimes that's why comparison sake. What are the total entries? So if you want a doubt, you can simply write this is your right statements after read. That is the result of the read statement. That is you after the U line, we are printing all these things. Okay, you have to be more clear. Comparison study. So you have to observe, observe India, India, India. All are India one. But what happens when whenever first key field value matches, even it is not going to check the second record. This is what you have to observe it. So I'm coming to this place, observe. So this way will become perfect in internal debugging also, because I'm not only covering the topic, for every topic I'm introducing debuggers. We are going to read statement directly. The breakpoint topic I will talk separately. Yes, go to internal table into work area with the key followed by lambda 1. Yes, lambda 1 equals to IN. So this is actually success. It is a success because in internal table, yes, India, 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 all are India. But what is our explore? Since the read statement result, read statement execute one time, subarc, subarc in this task is one. That is first index record. Yes. So that's why you can go to check tabics also. Yes, you can print it. Got it? So even then, what about the second index match? India is further there. But read statement through, you cannot go to the second level. That is the limitation of the read statement. Whenever, so here it is, the result success. Okay? Yes. What happened is reading, what is that? Condition matching call. That is indirectly, yes, condition matching call. First, how does this read works? Yeah. It will go to the, okay, yes, it will go to first index compare fail, second index compare fail, third index compare fail, all fail, then it will give fail. If somewhere first index itself it is found success, even it doesn't check the remaining. First is fail, it go to the second check. Second is fail, it go to third check. As long as the check. So this is what the technical things you have to observe. Got it? Yes. So you are fetching the first index. Sorry, we are reading. Yeah. Go for explanation. Yes. If the read statement checks all the entries of internal table. Yes. First, it begins with first record, first record, and compares the condition. That is, condition means we cannot call it as condition also because where when we go for where, that is condition. Here it is actually key combination. It compares the key combination value. Yes, key combination value. Well, if okay, if it if the comparison if the comparison that is that value is true, then yes, that's it. What will happen? It doesn't check the, does not verify other entries. This is what you have to go for. Yes. If next what? If the comparison fail, it continue for, okay, other entries. Again, the rule remains same. Whenever, whenever means at any index condition is true, condition is true means if the that comparison is true, comparison is true. Comparison means field equals to field value. That's what you have to. Is true. It comes out. It comes out. That is indirectly read statements. Okay. Uh, it stops further search. Okay. It stops the further records. Further entries comparison. This is the way you can, because it comes out. It verifies continuously till the last record. This way it really works. Okay, we have to see all combinations. This is the one of the, yes, when this particular combination with key combination is true, there may be another true statements or false. It doesn't matter. Whenever it finds success, it will comes out of the state. Because it will not loop to go to the next level. That is the difference between read. That's why read statement result is single record always. Loop statement result is multiple records. This time I want to take you to that standard SAP slides. I will show it to you so that you will understand this closely. Yes, you can check this series into complex data objects topic. Complex data objects. Go to internal table subtopic. Under internal tables, yes, you have to go to this part. This is your key components, unique and sequence. Display. This is what. Hmm? Yes. So here, index based or key based. So current topic is key discussion. When key matches, then only you can open a lock. Similarly, here the key is used for comparison purpose. When comparison is true, then only you will get such a bar C0, otherwise 4. Yes. So now key-based operation is allowed on standard index, sorted index, in hash terms. But index is allowed only on, so index for this n value to next level is this picture. This picture you have to compare it. So yes, I want to take you to this. So first you try to understand this picture. Reading by index is the title. Syntax example, reading by index. So index-based reading is possible in loop also, read also. So first of all, you look at the below section. The table GT flight info to GS flight info. That is read table, internal table into work area. Yes, this is the way you have to simulate it. Index followed by 3. So what happens? These are the picture rights memory. So there is a data also. Source is GT flight. There are 4 bits, 4 elements. Worker is everything. But if say index 3 directly pointer goes to index 3. Index 3 record a copies text to the work area. Right statement you can print there. I told you one thing. In internal table, that percentage symbol is missing. Only percentage value is there. Candidate, con ID, flight date, maximum seats, occupied seats. Percentage value will get it. Symbol is missing from item. Symbol, we can write symbol like this. Percentage. The symbol is not there in the database also, given in item box. That is the advantage. Internally, it's more flexible to add our own symbols. Why symbols? Because you clarity, for users point of view, clarity. Otherwise, what is this value? Whether it is a maximum seats, these maximum seats, occupied seats percentage, all are numbers only. How do you differentiate this percentage symbol? Right statement, symbol within quotes, percentage symbol, the key type it. This is the advantage. Come to here. See, read statement. Generally, site average we don't check it. Yes, in read statement directly print. But when you go to loop and loop, site average comes into the picture. Yes. So loop and loop between right statement. This is the case. So this loop repeat for how many times? There are total, assume that 5 records are. 4 records only there. No. So 1 to 5. 1 to from forward by lower limit to forward by upper. What happens first? It goes to the first index, writes. Second iteration, second record, it will process. Third iteration, third record, fourth iteration, fourth record. Fifth iteration also it will try, but since the available entries are four, it is not even syntactical error that five is missing. No, it will send since record not found. It doesn't write the fifth iteration. It will come out. So this is index based. So you have to observe the scenario. Both are index based reading. But index keyword is allowed with read table keyword syntax. Read table syntax, you can use index addition. But looped syntax, there is no index from to. Okay? This is very simple. Everyone can easily understand. Once this is clear, then only the next slide you can understand it. Next slide is reading by key. Because you want to work with internal table records, you have to read outside first. Outside, obviously, work area. So you have only two index-based reading, key-based reading. First, always go with the bottom, then later go to the above. So read space, table space, internal table naming to work area with key or with table. Here they are using with table key. So we will discuss that part also with key with versus with table. When you write with the key, you can write either key field combination, non-key field combination. Okay. But when you write with the table key, you have to consider first all the keys you have to write. All the keys of the table you have to write. Then later you can go for like other key not carry is the key field. Con is not- Con ID is also a key field. Field it is non-key. So here you have to specify it. So now this real statement, if this three combination value found, then subars become zero. See here subars zero print with percentage. Even tab is check because tab x means because this is not an index. We don't know this combination matching entry can be exist at a first index, second index, or any index. That's why you are checking this. Okay, this is the way we will with the table. Go to the above. Similar operation we can do it by using this is not key here, where clause, where condition. So where is a keyword followed by condition. But you have to observe the difference between read versus when you say where field name, you can also specify field name followed by under. You can specify it. Yesterday I have not used also already. So this is here when comparing you can use equals to, not equals to, between, not between, or less than, greater than, less than, equals to, greater than, equals to, the operations, string comparison, operators, all those things you are allowed here. But when it comes to read, Real statement only supports equals to only. This is the difference. Real statement does not support logical and or not. No, all these things are not allowed. Not supported. That's the comparison. Close comparison. Loop supports and or not. It's okay. But real statement does not support. This explore we will do it here. Okay, so coming to the okay, yes, go back to the program again. Yes, this is your success case, correct? So we will see the failure case. What is failure case? This is going to be fail because uh, yes, record not found, record not found, fail. The reason is condition fail. That is comparison fail. Comparison value fail, not found. That is the technical reason. Okay, so suppose next we will check this comparison is case sensitive or not. A capital small n. We will see this is also yes, comparison is case sensitive. You have to know fail. Fail reason. Comparison is case sensitive. This flow you can write it here. Mm. Because all those things you have to note it down. Yes. Hmm? Yes. Case sensitive. That's the reason even the way record exists, you have to specify it is. Then only that is yes. And the next, read statement. Read statement does not support logical logical operators. The things not supported. It is not variable. Okay. So then what next? Several keys. Several keys. No problem. Key to key. So can be specified. Can be specified with space. Several keys can be specified using equals to operator. But what is the rule? But each key, okay, each key field, we have to go this approach. This is one field comparison. This is another key field comparison. Both key comparison specified with the space, separated by space only. I don't want, I want to use continuously want write also okay. But clarity sake, I mentioned in the next line. This will also, but minimum one space is required. These are all the rules to work with. Right. Now, we'll go with combination keys. Also, we will see. Right. Comparison. Go to, yes. Listener with, because this is, you have to see, this is a key field. Listener key field comparison. Success. This is your, what is the meaning of key field in the database? Even listener is a key field. Land one is a non-key field comparison. These are also you have to observe it. Okay, key comparison, non-key field comparison. But if I can I use both at a time? Yes, that is extended stay. See, because above cases directly one field comparison. Till now, we have covered single field comparison. Can I extend it to two, three fields? Yes. You can. Why? So go to listener. Okay. Yes. If I try to give control space, yes. What is possible? Binary search, comparing component, etc. These things only here. That is, you cannot use. If I try to use not equals to error, all those things you will get error. Equals to yes. Even EQ is also error here. See, this is what you have to observe it. I will go with the true case. I will use positive case. Yes. So, yes, this is giving error. This is, yes, it is okay. You have, this is also a explore. So, operand position, this operand position, EQ number. Yes. Okay. So that means this is a kind of key combination. Even we cannot, yes, consider it as a equals to. So go to equals to. This is true. Is okay. You can see this error message. Unable to interpret EQ. Please causes of the include spelling error, comma error. This is your, this is what? Syntax error. So this way, this application, then this is allowed success. But I want to go with my is combination is this. So here now land one equals to land one plus to India. So this is success. It is going to be success or no? Yes. Because the reason, technical reason is okay, all key values are simple. Key values, that's why this is true. But check we so you have to see this real statement.